2, 3. I know my voice be low, so I'm trying to test it on the low voice because I don't want to get high. I know when I get high, y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me when it's low?
Absolutely. Thank you.
You sound like you about to do a at night R&B show,
Exactly.
radio show. Hello,
That's what this
is K
You know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
DJ K Nasty. That's my DJ name, bro. DJ K Nasty.
To your radio.
That's what's gonna be my radio name when y'all get me on the radio.
Marissa, you gotta come on yourself.
Nah, bro, you can't take me off.
K Nasty. It's crazy.
Can't take me off, bro. Hey, babe, is now a good time to talk?
Now's a good time to have an unfiltered conversation.
Act like we like each other.
We do like each other. Sometimes.
And welcome to another episode of MarKei Unfiltered, where we keep it real, raw, and unfiltered. And it's your boy Keon.
And it's Marissa.
And we're back here with another episode about love, life, and everything in between. And
yes.
For us, it's been a lot of the in between right now.
Very. Very.
Very. Life has been lifing.
Yes.
So let's just kind of get into it. So I know it's kind of been a minute since we had an episode. So me and Marissa acknowledge that we just been having a lot going on. I feel like we say that every episode that we have a lot going on, and everybody does. But legit, right now we've been having a lot going on. So the house we finally closed. Yay! Right? No. Contractor quit on us. We had to find another contractor. The week after closing, when the contractor was supposed to start, he was like, you know what? Actually, I underbid myself. Can't do the job. Had to find another contractor. Had to then get that contractor approved. Had to come up with the money for that contractor and to get them on the job because, of course, now it increased to more than what we closed for on the loan. So there's that portion of issues for us.
Right.
So life has just been a lot going on. Marissa got a new car.
Yay.
So there's that, right, after closing. So she finally feels like she has the right mom-mobile.
Got my 3 roles for when I have a baby or whenever I have another child.
Won't be until after this house situation.
Right. And then, I'm going to have my little Duna or the other car seat that I said.
What you said. I'm sure that some way, somehow, you'll figure out a way for us to get both. Something will be in the Tesla, something will be in the Lexus. And we'll go from there. Let's see. What else has happened? Right now, I'm rocking a COMFRT sweatsuit. And since the last episode, we have become brand ambassadors for COMFRT. But most definitely beyond just being brand ambassadors, like, yo, these joints are fire. Like, they're super comfy. Marissa says I feel like a teddy bear even more when I have it on. And then, like, because it's hurricane and all this stuff is going on right now, it's been mad cold. It got, like, super cold. So it was, like, the perfect time to wear a sweatsuit. So it kind of worked out where we're in summertime and I have a sweatsuit on. But
yeah,
it's working out.
Mine didn't come yet, like not the whole full set.
Yeah, you got some pieces.
I don't have mine on, but I have on a sweatsuit, but it's not from COMFRT.
So yeah, so definitely check out COMFRT. We're definitely going to share our code
yes.
with everybody. So definitely feel free to shop our COMFRT store or shop the COMFRT store using our code to get some special discounts and deals. And make sure that you always keep in touch with MarKei Unfiltered to stay in time with some future updates and deals. What else are we working on? Let's see. Marissa's been learning how to edit.
Yes.
So shout out to Marissa. So now we're going to put use to that MacBook, right? She got her upgrade. So for Phoebe and everybody else that listens that she went on Facebook about, right, you know that Marissa got her MacBook upgrade. So she got her upgrade. We got her Final Cut. So Marissa's going to start our editing journey.
Yes, and we have a GoPro. I don't even know if they know we have a GoPro, so we have a GoPro too. It's going to be doing some recording on there. I need to get some more different type of stands for it, but I've already recorded something, so I'm just playing around with the editing, trying to learn, and then I'm gonna drop some content for y'all.
Dropping some content. So I think, as everybody knows, we kind of talked about this on the last episode that we're going to be bringing more of MarKei to you. So that's why we got the GoPro.
Yes.
Well, tongue twister. So that's why we got the GoPro. And because of us and looking to bring more of the MarKei to you, like we said, with construction, we're going to be bringing that. So Marissa's really trying to get her editing on because she's starting to record some of the phases of that. And the things that we're going through, so that we'll be bringing that live to you, and hopefully we'll have like an episode a week or so. I guess we'll see how construction goes.
Because we're going to turn this story into something good, y'all. I'm telling y'all. It's been a journey, but...
It's been a journey. So that's going to be one episode, right? And that was going to be an episode, but because we just can't talk about it right now. So
we can't go into details as to
just
everything that happened.
Up. Just kind of keep up, and I'm sure over time we'll be able to kind of go into details. But I will say that because of all of this, that's what led us to come up with the topic that we have for today.
Yes. So tonight's topic is going to be how couples can navigate storms together, and how challenges can either push you, closer together or push you apart.
So, of course, we're going to talk about choosing the bringing you closer portion, right?
Yes.
And how you utilize it to bring you closer. Because I definitely feel like over the past couple of weeks, that is what Marissa and I have been, like, really navigating with. Like, just with our church life, with us and the Bible and everything. We've really been, like, navigating storms. In moments where like we just really have to have hope and belief, but really just talk about how now we see the difference in our growth of like with these things, like how our life has prepared us to deal with these moments together.
Yes, but before we get into that, you guys know we have to do our rapid fire time.
Got the questions back in the jar.
Because we know y'all love the jar.
No, everybody loves the jar.
Let me sit up. Get ready.
Let's get ready.
Okay. If your relationship was a ship, who's steering during the storm? That's a good one.
I would probably say I'm the steerer during the storm.
Yeah, because I'm hiding from the waves.
Yeah, you are like, no, the boat does not move. So, yeah, I would think it would be me if I had to pick.
I would agree.
Storms. Do they reveal more patience or passion in your relationship?
I would have to go with, dang, it's really both, but I would say more passion. It does. It's like neck and neck. I can't even lie because it does show like the patience, but at the same time it shows the passion because it's like when you come out on the other side of it, it's like how we even be talking now. It's like, oh my gosh, like we've already been through a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like when we get through this house thing, like we're gonna be like,
Yeah.
what?
I would say,
Look at us.
I would say the patience part if I had to pick.
Okay.
I would pick patience. It definitely teaches me how patient we are with each other.
I agree. It was a hard choice.
Yeah, I would say patience.
If
I can see
storms-
why you pick passion too, though.
Yeah, I know it's a hard choice.
It's
right?
a hard choice, but I would definitely probably say patience.
If storms disappear, what lesson would you miss out on? That's a good one.
If storms disappear,
Yeah.
what lesson
would you miss
would
out
I
on?
miss out on? With the current storms?
I just think
I
in
would
general.
say, even if I had to answer in general, my faith in God.
I was gonna say the same thing. Having faith. 'Cause
Having
boy,
faith. Yeah, I would say my faith in God.
It's been tested.
Yeah, so I would say that, right? Like if I did never have these storms, I don't think like you would have as much belief in God
You
as
wouldn't,
we
yeah.
have if we didn't have these storms and then come out on the side, we'd be like, what? Or like even just how sometimes how our prayers are answered.
True.
Right?
I'm telling you. I was going to say the same thing, basically. Like, just having that mustard seed worth of faith. Whew. And I feel like you wouldn't, I definitely think you would have, like, it would be less belief that there's a God. Like, there is
right.
God. You know
or like how good God is if you didn't see the worst.
If you didn't see the worst, like, you gotta go, you gotta go through some storms to be successful.
To be able to have that testimony, right? So, yeah, I would say that. Like, it tests my faith in God the most. All right. One word that describes your relationship during tough times.
I would say determined. Because I don't think we ever give up necessarily. We just get real frustrated. We just be frustrated like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of this.
I was going to say resilient.
That's a good one too.
But determined I can see too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to say resilient, but I can definitely see determined.
We've already been through a lot of things, so even though like we've been through those things and we continue to navigate life with each other, we still don't give up or be like,
it's done, it's over.
Yeah, it's like we just...
I feel like storms teach you that, right? Especially the more that you go through them together.
Yeah.
Right?
I definitely think storms
teach you that.
Storms definitely teach you that. Like, just
Right. So, I guess well, let's talk there then, right? Like, what do storms look like in a relationship? Right? Because storms can come in many different ways, right? It could be
financial.
Right. It could be, because of school, or it could be the job. It could be the kids. Yeah. It could be your sex life. It could be, like, storms can come in so many different ways, right? It could even just be, like, just insecurities and battling yourself, right, can bring a storm into your relationship, right? So I think that there's many forms in which a storm could look like, right? And I think the category of that storm could be different.
Yeah. I definitely think that just like real storms, real hurricanes, they have different categories.
Right. Because everything isn't always the same level.
It don't carry the same weight.
It don't carry, yeah, right? So it don't carry the same weight.
At all. Like, a storm with the kids can be like a level 1.
It depends.
It depends on what it is.
Right. It depends on what it is. It depends on how long it's been going on. I don't think, like, it's never a storm. I don't think it'll ever be a category 4. Not between me and you.
Yeah, because we're most of the time, like, when it comes to parenting, we're on the same page.
Right.
It just the only thing we may differ about is, like, some things I might find more serious than he do, or vice versa. He find certain things more serious. Like, everybody has their icks, like.
Right.
So, that's that.
But I think storms, especially, like, and sometimes you can have a storm by yourself while you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You could be engaged, you could be married, you could be dating, right? But you could still be going through your own personal storm that then spills over into the relationship, right? And then there's storms that you guys have to navigate together, and then there's storms that just pop up within each other, right? And so I think that's where we say the category level of it could change, right? Because even though those storms, even with each other, sometimes, it could be a category 3 to me, but a category 1 to you, right? Yeah. But we gotta align and seeing, like, here's the damage. The damage is going to be done, right? So no matter how we look at that, we got to be able to say that. So like a storm for us right now would be this house situation.
Yeah.
Like
and I think
this house situation.
This one is like a category 4. Because I think only because it's been going on for so long.
So long.
Like it's been so lengthy. It's just been.
It's stressful.
Every other day is something new, or every other week is something.
It costs a lot of
new.
money.
It's like I'm gonna be honest. I would never like, and this is my advice to the people.
Yeah, I would never do construction
Just
again.
don't do it. Just go ahead and just
buy
a house. Just move in ready. Just find something that you like, move in ready. You know what I'm saying? Because
like you think it's gonna be easier, but it's not. So that's a storm that we're dealing with right now, which is pushing us back on the kids started school this week.
Right.
So it pushed us back. Like we wanted to be back in the house before they started school. And then just a whole bunch of other things, right? So it just causes so much stress. Every day there's something new, right? There's different tasks that we both have to keep up on top of each other. And then by the time it's all said and done, we be tired.
Right.
So that's another big part of it. Like by the time it's all said and done, we be tired, right? And what I will say though is navigating this storm, right, has truly allowed me to appreciate all of our other major storms, right? So when we went through them, right, I will say at the time we drifted apart, right? Like to a point where we even broken up.
Yeah.
Right? We spent a year apart. Almost a year apart. But we spent, time almost a year apart. We let storms drift us apart. Then in that rebuilding for me, right, it allowed us to be at another level with where we are now. And so now, when we're navigating these storms, I'm like, oh, well, our safety net isn't even a question in that.
Right. It's never about us. It just be it'll never be between me and him we're breaking up. We're just more so frustrated at the situation. So sometimes it can come off to each other, or we're just frustrated about something and they be like, I don't like the way you say that. So you said that because we talking about a contractor bid and I don't like the way it just be stuff like that. It's never about us breaking up or anything like that. It never
right.
It just kind of be.
It can be some communication breakdowns though.
I gotta blow my nose. I'm sorry.
All right.
Cause they gonna be like, she over there doing coke.
Intermission.
Yeah, real quick, cause I gotta blow my nose.
But nah, I'll keep it going. But I think that for us, a lot of the times it could just be directly what Marissa said, right? It could be those communication breakdowns. So being a couple and having so many things to navigate, it could be hard to navigate life if you guys aren't aligned on the same page, right? And even in our understanding, and sometimes when you're dealing with life, right, you're gonna be human sometimes, right? So the first thing sometimes is you're just frustrated, you feel attacked or defeated or whatever the feeling may be, right? And that's natural to feel and have when you're a human, right? So when things go down, the first thing may be to have these feelings of defeat or whatever, feeling attacked or, just whatever the case may be. That's the first step, is going to be feeling that way. So in that, it may come off as frustrated. Your tone may be just a little off or something may affect you in a different way. And all of those things can play a part in communication breakdowns. So, those are the parts where we have to be intentional when we're navigating these issues, right? So when Marissa's hey, I didn't like the way that you kind of said that, or we both may just be I don't like how you brought that up to me, or I don't like how this is said, right? Because that can lead right then and there to that communication breakdown, right? And us taking it and now internalizing that in between us instead of us attacking the problem.
Right.
So
I'm back, by the way.
So I think that is where it's important to be mindful of that. Honestly, just of communication as a whole.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like when we go back and we say that those past situations have now gotten us past the point of like we breaking up, right? That's really real because once you kind of have it in your head, like you're not going nowhere and I'm not going nowhere.
We just gotta ride this wave together. Like
like you then have to attack it in a way of like we gotta ride this way together.
Like we just gonna have to.
So I don't like you right now.
But listen,
I really don't like you right now, and I might not like you for 3 whole days.
3 is a lot.
I don't know if we ever get to that point, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I will
I'm gonna start crying.
Right? Yeah, we know.
Shut up.
So I might not like you right now, but like I know I'm not going nowhere. Right? So or I might not like that you did this. I don't even like that you had that thought. But I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah. So I definitely think it is like going through storms and just how just keeping the mindset of like, okay, how can I not let this storm affect the relationship? Like, yes, it is affecting us personally.
Right.
It's affecting us every day. It's added stress because Lord knows this house
has been a lot.
I will say a lot.
Prayer.
Yes, and you definitely have to pray and just talk to each other. Like,
praying together,
deeper conversations,
talking to each other, having deeper conversations with each other, having deeper conversations with God, having a deeper conversations. I think.
Yeah. Cause like even just us, like we had like a really deeper conversation, a real good deeper conversation the other day, and it's just like when you get to a point in your relationship and it's like, all right, well, let me just tell you, like, let's just talk about how we feel, like, or let's just talk about this, like, and even sometimes, like,
and it's not no judgment.
No, it could be around the storms, and the whole time your partner may have the same thought, like, bro, I'm really not fit, like, and it's just like me either. But how can we comfort each other in these moments? Like, at least we have each other. At least we have our kids. We still have our family unit, but we're just trying to. The house is like really the ribbon on the gift.
For sure, right? Like we want our home and our way. So, like we want it to be like what we want for our children and what they want and everything like that. So it's like the final like icing on the cake.
And then like for me, it's been different because like I've had many transitions within a year.
Right.
So it's like I come from one place, then I'm at another place, I'm going back, then I gotta like go back. It's a lot.
Right.
So just navigating all those things, and then on top of the house, we're still planning the wedding. We just came back from my family reunion. That was really nice.
That was really nice.
Nice
yeah, it was on
to
point.
see my family and everything. And nice for everybody to meet you. And
right, especially Derek.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight.
You're right. That's a time. That's a time right there.
But I will say that I am grateful for having you during the storms, and I know we had some moments that were like, but we also had some good moments where you have calmed me, because I be having anxiety. I be like, no. Like,
right, bad, yo.
Like, I be like, I be like, I don't like this. I need structure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
And life don't always work that way. I will say, I think that we're like the perfect partners, right? So, and I think that in like a couple different ways, right? But I think that things that we do in our careers and our lives play a major part in how we carry our relationship, which help us together, right? So like me being a project manager really helps like navigate structure in our house. So then for you, it's like, all right, we always got a plan. You always have something to look to.
Yeah.
Right? So everything that you stress about, which sometimes for her can be even more stress because I'm like, well, the only way that we can really get through this is we got to sit here and I need to know this and I need to know this detail. Like I need the details and then I can detail it out.
Yeah.
You said sometimes like no, like I say like no, you are more of like you like to just know where we're going. Yeah. But for me, I can be very project manager.
Yes.
And building that path. So sometimes that can be a lot for you. That can add to your stress because you're like, well, I don't know. Or like,
yeah, because I just need more. So I'm more of a person like I just need a hard date. Like I told you, for us to get the stuff out the house. Like I just need you to tell me.
And I'm like, well, we can't figure out the hard date up front. We need to know what the tasks are, and if we go through, all right. Like, well, what's the task? Let's walk through this room. How many tasks do we have in this room? How long will that take? And she's like, no, what's the date? If you just tell me the date, then I'm gonna get it all done by that date. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. So it's like finding that balance, with each other. But I think the biggest thing is just patience. Yeah. The biggest thing is patience. And not taking stuff personal. Yeah, grace.
Because we both going through it at the same time. Because sometimes like I have to remind myself because I'll be like, this is just a lot. And I'm like, what the... Like...
Yeah. And then I'll be like, Marissa, you know I'm dealing with that too. So it's just like... how I'm feeling in that too. Like, I understand. So I think the biggest thing is like... The patience has helped a lot though because it has helped us to like focus on the actual issue. Right? So like the patience has allowed us to focus on what is actually going on. And we're not attacking each other problem
for the storm. Like it's not either one of our faults what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's just it happened. It just happened to us. Like,
and I think when I say the patience part, I think when I say the patience, it's also learning your partner. Yeah. So, like, we kind of talked about, like, Marissa, we know that Marissa can sometimes be a lot when things are going on. So, learning that, sometimes, like, I've learned to not respond to Marissa. Like, the best thing for Marissa sometimes is to not say nothing at all. For that minute, she gonna, like, crash out in her head. She not gonna say nothing out loud. She gonna crash out in her head, though. But then she gonna walk away and go self-soothe. And she gonna realize, like, I just needed that minute. So sometimes you just can't engage. And it's the same with me, right? Like, there's times when Marissa's like, I'm ignoring him.
And I still love you, but I just think that you just need a minute. Like, you know, and it's cool because we're, at the end of the day, we're both human and we're both going through the same thing. So it's like, and on top of that, like, you got to think about it. It's not even just the house. It's work stuff. It's the business. It's that.
It's the kids.
It's the kids. It's people on Turo asking us, can we take the car to the deli lot?
Right.
With the circle thing. I hate that.
It's stuff, right? It's stuff. It's life. It's just life, right? Grocery bills. Having to go grocery shopping. Having to do laundry.
The kids went back to school this week.
Parenting and co-parenting, navigating that. So it's just a lot. It can just be a lot. But I think the things that have helped us, right? Like what has helped us come through, or what helps us during to come through. And the first thing I think has been slowing down in our conversations, right? And actually being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right. So like, sitting down to really be like, look, we got to have this conversation. We might say some things, but setting up a safe space. Because, like, I feel like the other day what made the conversation go well was we were both able to say, like, look, I'm going to say some things.
Yeah.
It may hurt your feelings, but that's not the intent. But we got to have these conversations.
Yeah, and it's not a thing of
Like, it's not I'm attacking you.
Right, it's
I'm not
like-
trying to comfort you. I'm not trying to hold nothing at you. But here.
Yeah, and I was like, I even felt like, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna tell you the thoughts that be going on in my head. I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
And I think that conversation helped us both understand each other more. Like, oh, okay, that's what you be thinking for real, and I'm like, yeah.
And then it was
That's
also
what you
able
be
some time to
thinking?
be like, well, why you think that?
Right,
No.
like what? Like
That's not it at all.
I wasn't even thinking that far. Like, you know.
Yeah, that wasn't even my intent. I didn't even know you thought that. If I'd have known you thought that, I wouldn't even have moved
Right.
like that.
So it's just different things and just learning how to learning each other and just learning how to have that common ground. You can just be like, you know, let's just talk.
Right. So I think the other day, one of the things that we discussed was accepting that sometimes you may hurt the other. Allows you to navigate storms easier. Maybe not easier, but a little better. Because you're not in defense mode.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think sometimes, well, anytime. Nobody likes hearing that they did something to somebody or hurt somebody or anything. So then that can automatically trigger defense mode when really it's like, no, I more so need empathy right now.
Right, or understanding.
Right? I need some understanding right now. But then it also, I think the next level of it and like the pieces where we're still growing at is like taking it to that next level of communication. Right? So when I say that, like an example for me is yesterday. Right? And you was like, well, I just want us to talk. And I said, well, I'm talking. Right? And you said, well, I just want you to understand me. I said, well, how am I not understanding you? Well, I want you to be more engaged. Okay. What does that look like to you? Right? But it was able for us to start taking more time to start asking,
Like, what do you mean by that?
what do you mean and what do you need? Instead of just being like, I am talking to you, so
yeah,
right, like what do you like? We instead of arguing in that way, it's just like, all right, well, I feel like we are talking, so this is not like what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you need in this moment? Right. So when you say this, what does that mean? What does this mean? And also, I think on the back end, it means like being able to say that. Like, hey, well, in this moment, what I need from you is a hug. Like, can you just give me a hug? Right? Instead of like assuming that they know, or instead of assuming that like they can read your mind, or just because they know you're upset that they know what you need, just ask for it.
Yeah, I agree.
So I feel like we're working on that, and we're growing in that piece.
I do definitely think we're growing in that area. I will say that.
Yeah, I think we're growing in
We
that
came
piece.
far.
We come far,
Yes.
right? But I think like if we can
We
continue
still got more work to do, but
to just work on that piece, right? Instead of just being like, well, you should have just did this, or you should have just did that, or like you know I needed this, or AKA this meant that. Instead of any of those things, right? It's just us really saying, hey, honey, it hurt my feelings when this happened. Right? And instead of like us being stuck in our heads and going down with what our thoughts are, just being able to tell each other.
I promise y'all I'm not sick. It's my allergies. It just randomly started,
you haven't
right?
had, Allegra D.
Right. I ain't have Allegra D in about weeks.
So I know yours is going crazy.
Like it literally just started when I walked in here. Before that,
Right.
I ain't even sneeze all day, so I don't even know what's going on. But I'm not sick, or I don't do drugs, because I know people would think you do coke.
Well, we know you did a booger sugar. Hair raw. Right in the Baltimore. Right down there in Baltimore.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Not today on this episode, but I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story about I'm gonna just say it, a dildo in the tub, in the shower.
Marissa
Remind me
was
to
wild on
tell y'all that story.
Marissa was wild on that one that night.
No,
I
Keon
said, what you
was.
got going on, girl? For real. So something else that's been helping us is celebrating each other more.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think like we've been even in the storms, like even when you make me upset, like still being like I love you.
Yeah. And we've been praying together more, which I think has brought us closer.
Every day we've been reading the Bible.
Yes, and we just been honestly we just been living, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. We just been living. We take one day at a time.
That's all we can do.
We don't think we better than nobody. We come here and sit on this couch and tell y'all so and be unfiltered. We just at the end of the day, we just Marissa and Keon.
Right. Because there ain't no day that's perfect. Like, right?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to ever say that. But I love my life. I love my relationship with you. And, you know, like, overall, I'd rather navigate through the storms with you. Because I do think that we get better.
We do.
After
I don't
each
think
one.
that, and that's the thing. I'm happy that I don't strive. Like, I think that's another thing, too. When being in a relationship, don't strive for perfection. Like, it's going to be impossible. Like, there are going to be hard days. There are going to be a lot of good days, too. Don't get me wrong. Like, we have a lot of good days. But we have some bad days, too. Or medium rare days. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just happens.
Well, a medium day is like a good steak. That's the best steak ever. So
Okay, so never mind. Maybe like just a medium day.
But I
like
get what you're saying,
medium. It was a little moment, but we cool. Like,
because that's the times that I think really show that you do have a good relationship.
right. When
you know what I mean?
Come through it, and you become stronger than ever.
Because I think that's what you really want, right? Like I told you, I was telling you earlier about that video I was watching where the lady was like, well, a hearse doesn't follow. I mean, you never seen a U-Haul follow a hearse. And I was
Very
like, wow,
true.
that's
Can't
true.
take it with you when you go. Can't take it with you.
So all you're going to have is life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You just gotta ride the wave. Like, honestly, that's just what it is. Like, you have to ride the wave of life.
So I'd rather have somebody ride that wave with.
Yeah.
And navigate that storm with than for us to be apart. But it's easy. I'm telling you, it's easy to let the storms
come in between.
Get in the middle.
It really is. It is. Especially when you don't. Because I think at the end of the day, you still have to have the commitment to your relationship. Like, if you don't have. See what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what happened. It just like kind of came out of nowhere. I was good.
They gonna kill you on the comment.
I know.
Right. That's why I was like, I promise y'all I'm not sick. My allergies, they are so bad. But no. I think that the storms definitely, when you come through on the other side, it makes you stronger.
I definitely think it makes you stronger. And I definitely think it gives you a new grace. More clarity, new grace, new patience, right? And
it may open up unlock a higher level in y'all bond.
mm-hmm.
I will say that. Because, like, I'm not even going to lie. I don't think I could go through all of the things that we already been through and the things that we're going through with, like, nobody else. I just don't. No.
It's been a lot.
Don't see it happening.
When you look back at it, right? And it's kind of funny because, like, when I look at all those situations now, it's like, dang.
They was like pea size to what?
So like what? Like yeah, like
pea
to what comes
size.
up. So it's like those situations just prepared us to learn how to navigate life together.
Yes. Because
that's
now
the
it's
real
like
deal.
we gotta. Yo, when I say we gotta clean out this house, we in a dumpster. Thank you, Jesus, because
it's just been work.
Yeah, I did like
we still
11
gotta take
bags
stuff to
last night.
We still gotta take stuff to storage.
You still gotta take stuff to storage.
Still gotta take stuff to move to Marissa's mom's house. still got to get stuff out of the house. So the good thing is like the structural engineer
Yes.
came today. So all of those drawings and everything are about to start happening. So we kind of found out we got like 3 more weeks before
we had the
really
we had the
big
last
stuff.
lap. Like we had the last lap of this race because then we about to enter another race with it actually going into construction because we're going to be checking
demo.
in on the house and everything.
And we got
and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like finding a contractor is like, thank God, and thank our HUD consultant for knowing our new contractor. But I'm telling y'all, finding a reliable contractor is work.
Work.
It is not easy. It is not like a simple phone call. Some people don't want the job, and that's fine because I understand. Like, y'all go see how the house look. You know what I'm saying? It's not like terrible, but
we just want some.
It's old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs work, and so y'all gonna see on the series and everything. But some people don't want to do the job, and some people, and then it's just, what can we say? We just have to respect it, but that then means you still have to call more people. More people had to come out.
Here's all these different quotes.
Here's all these different quotes, and then here's all these different. Y'all know how many contractors came to our house now?
Yeah, probably like a good 10. And numbers stress Marissa out. Big numbers stress Marissa out.
Yeah, so I'm like, how much more is it to do? And it's like...
And I'd be like, all right, we got that. All right, we got to pull it out of here. All right, we got to do this. But Marissa...
But I don't like that.
And she, like, don't get me wrong, she'll come around. But when we first hear it,
yeah, I'm like,
she like, no. We are not doing that. And I am always looking to cut a corner and save $1.
Right. Let me say this. Like, I feel like we are doing well for our age and everything, but life is still life. Who wants to kick out unnecessary money? Like, that's just
right.
That.
And I mean, they be
big numbers. It don't never be nothing under $1,000. I'm not even gonna lie.
Never be nothing under $1,000. And lately, big numbers.
Right. So it's that, and it's I don't.
We gonna be unfiltered. So
yeah, it's
over 10,000 every time.
Right.
We get a number.
Every time.
It's at least a $10,000 number
or
every
less.
time. And me and Marissa are like, oh my gosh, like our savings is about to be depleted. We about to drop another $10K.
Right.
Savings.
And I mean,
depleted.
it is what it is, but. And that's just us being unfiltered because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't never want nobody to think when they come on this, whatever you watching it from, that I'm about to sit up here and sell you a dream.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell you no dream.
Our life is our life. I am grateful and I'm thankful to have the partner that I have in my life, but life is still going life. We go through things.
And we're trying to... And we learn later, you know
yes,
what I mean?
Absolutely.
If we would have known
what we know now,
we would have sold the house.
I'll
be real, right? We would have sold the house.
And just bought us a new house. And
we just would have bought a new house and just been done.
And been done with
right?
it.
But let me tell you, the real deal, Marissa and I are cheap. We was like, if we go buy a new house, the mortgage is going to be higher.
And whole time, it's like...
And then at this rate, with the mortgage, I'm like, we should have just went and sold and bought a house.
And then...
Right? Because we would have had nothing but cash. Right. So we would have still stuck around a mortgage around what we paying now.
Exactly. So we learned, and then we also learned about, because we also talk about growing our business, and we wanted to get into properties, but we're not too sure what avenue we're going to do with that anymore because of everything
that we learned in this.
The contractor, the permits, this, that,
engineers, permits alone.
Right. That's the whole thing. Like, so.
And I think the one thing I'm grateful for is like Marissa and I want to get into properties in some way, but I think this property has helped us figure out things, right? And I say that in a couple different ways, because without having tenants, right, we're figuring out everything right now, right, on our first property, right? We're figuring out construction, we're figuring out renovation, right? We're figuring out, occupancy again, right? From there, we'll figure out home ownership. Well, we've been homeowners, but new home, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
It'll be
a different experience with home ownership,
yes.
I guess.
We have a totally different experience.
So having a new experience as homeowners, and then if we do rent it out, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, right?
Yeah,
it's in between of us selling it after,
it's either gonna be sold or
we're gonna rent it out. So most likely we'll probably rent it out. Like that's what we're strongly leaning towards. But it just kind of like where our financial situation and everything is at the time and what we're trying to get, all will make the difference in what we do.
Right, because we only plan to be in this house between 3 to 5 years, and I'm trying to stay hard on 3.
Right, 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
Because by the time the kids go to middle school,
and Marissa wants to have a baby.
Yeah, and I want my baby in the community.
So she don't know what she wants, because then she don't want
I don't want no
HOA.
HOA. So at the
she
same
don't know
time,
what she wants.
No, I don't know.
She don't know what she wants.
I just want a house somewhere else. But
So
our house is cool right now, but
right, and I think like our house is about to be fire. I will admit that part too, right? So like, what everything's about to happen, it's about to be fire. So all in all,
can't wait for y'all to see.
All in all, I think what we're really trying to say though is storms will happen in life.
Yeah.
Right? But the biggest thing about being in a relationship is allowing you all to navigate those storms together and not apart.
And learn how to lean on each other. That's very important.
Very important.
Leaning on each other. You can't just try to tackle it on your own or go through it alone. No, you have somebody that's going through it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Take that moment and just okay.
And talk to each other. Be vulnerable.
Yeah.
You got to be vulnerable.
Cause now I'll be telling her, I'm like, listen, I am stressed.
But don't it go out better when you tell me like that instead of like it builds up and then I'm like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Then I just ask you what's wrong with you? Get out of my face now. Now I don't care.
He still be caring, but he gotta be funky key on.
Got to. Got to. So I think it's important to just not let life storms become relationship storms. Not to allow, and you can call your partner out. You know what I mean? Like, it's times where I'd be like, Marissa, you attacking me and not the problem.
Yeah.
You can call your partner out. So tell him.
Excuse me.
Look, bro, this is not us. This is the problem. That's not the issue right here now. So let's focus on the problem. Let's focus on the issue.
And it can be easy to bring other things in because you're just so frustrated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens sometimes, like, 'cause you're just human, but it could be easier to do that. So you just got to be mindful, like, whoa.
Right.
I'm not saying focus on.
And sometimes that means, like, sometimes that's when me and you realize, like, you know what, I need a minute to myself.
Yeah, it's just a lot. Like, we're human. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
right.
have
so,
emotions. Like, we have things. Like, we got to still tend to our own
selves.
Right.
Like, let me process me now before we can come together. So, and then sometimes, in those moments, right? Like, what do we do, babe? Like, it's in those moments. They are those moments where, man, you have those moments where we're like, yo, I'm still not right.
Well, for me, I know I just really gotta self-soothe. Like, that means I gotta be by myself. Like, I really gotta.
So how do you navigate that?
I can go outside and sit on my porch and just take.
So how do we get into the moment of self-soothing though? 'Cause I think is where my question is.
Oh, sorry.
For your partner to know. You know what I mean? So like, okay, you now at this point where you know you gotta self-soothe.
I think sometimes it could come off. Like, sometimes it can come off in a bad way, but sometimes it can come off in a good way. Like, you could say, hey, I'm just not feeling, like, I'm just not.
I think just saying that.
Yeah, like.
I just need to self-soothe right now. My feelings is upset or whatever.
I'm just not myself. Like.
And I think you used something the other day, and maybe it was I'm not myself or something. You used something the other day. I was like, okay. But then sometimes, and I think be clear, right? Like, if you need something from your partner, like, tell your partner what you need. right? So, there's times where like Marissa and I will have a conversation, and I can tell you, I can be solution oriented, right? Like all the time. So, but I've heard from Marissa lately, like, I don't always like when you're solution oriented. So then sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay, like, all right, I heard your feelings. Like, I don't be knowing what to say after that. Like, all right.
Well, you can always
because then I have like a solution, right? So then Marissa would be like, well, you didn't do nothing. You didn't start solutioning with me or something. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me you needed me to solution at that time. So just tell your partner what you need.
Or you can always ask to, like, what do you need from me right now? Like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or
I
just
don't know.
Or communicate. You can also just communicate, honestly.
But
that's the agreement that's been in therapy.
I know,
too.
But sometimes it just don't always go like that. That's what
right. So you can't expect that out of your partner if you're not going to have that expectation out of yourself.
I'm not saying every time you gotta say, well, what do you need me to do right now? I'm not asking you to do it every time. I'm saying sometimes.
And then sometimes the partner needs to communicate.
Okay, I agree to that.
Majority of the time, they need to communicate what they need. Not expect mind readers. Not expect your partner to be a mind reader, and not to put the responsibility on them. Right. So for you have an issue. Something is on your mind. You have a want or a need. Instead of having them ask it out of you or beg it out of you, you should lead, in my opinion, with just telling them. Give your partner a chance to be successful. Hey, you know what? This is on my mind. Hey, this is what I need today. Hey, this is what I was thinking of.
Okay.
That's what we agreed to. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm just saying sometimes it does feel nice when your partner does say like, okay, well, what do you need from me? Because it shows that you care. You're being attentive. You get what I'm saying? You asking questions. Like,
I think that just depends on the conversation. What I think I was ultimately saying is don't be afraid to tell your partner what you need. Don't expect it to always come from them. Because then I think sometimes when you expect your partner to ask it out of you, that can lead to the tension in a relationship, right? Instead of us just more so communicating what we want or need at the moment because we know what's in our mind. That's more so what I was saying.
I don't think that at all because I think that...
You don't think what at all?
I don't think that your partner should... always have to ask it out of you because that one time... You shouldn't always expect your partner to ask it out of you because one day they might not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, or one day.
Right.
But it's not intentional like... Oh, well, I don't care about whatever, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to ask you. Like, one day this might not ask. That's why I said sometimes. I think that it should, like, that can happen. But I definitely don't think all the time because, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might not be in your mind to be like, well, you might not even think nothing is going on, honestly. So
I think more success comes from vulnerability than expectations. I think that's the only point that I was making. Yeah. Right? Be more courageous. And in my opinion, what has allowed more success in navigating storms is being more courageous and speaking on what your wants or needs are instead of expecting your partner to know, or like even if they don't know, or even if you want something, even if you do have, I wish that you would have asked me what I needed from you at the moment. It's better to just tell your partner that. That's more so the point that I was making. Like, just be vulnerable. It's better to just be vulnerable and be real and honest about what your raw thoughts are than to expect, right? Because like even like we talk about it in therapy, there is no you statements, right? Everything has to be an I statement. So when we always look at I, right? So that I think that's what I was more so speaking on, right? Okay. Everything always has to be an I statement. So we can only focus on ourselves and what we can do. My advice to everyone is be vulnerable. If there is a moment where you want or need something, just speak on that. I think there's more success out of that and just saying, I'm taking ownership and saying, I know I feel this way. Here's what I need. Here's what I would like. And then if the person don't do it, that's another piece. But at least you always knew for yourself You were able to be vulnerable and communicate and tell them. Because that's what it takes. Vulnerability and raw communication.
I agree. You could say that you made it clear.
Right. So I just think, all in all, like storms, they don't have to divide you. They can just refine you. They can refine y'all or us and like strengthen the bond, the relationship, that vow that can't be broken.
I agree. I definitely think they add strength to your bond and your relationship and just how to navigate future storms in life together.
I definitely agree with that part, right? Like they help you navigate future storms in life together, and they make future storms in life easier because, like you said, we look back now and be like, "Yo, we got through that." So, like when the next thing comes up, it's like we definitely gonna get through that. But the storms may look different, right? So, like some storms may be in ways of helping us trust each other, right? Where like, all right, our early storms was in order to make us feel more comfortable and safe and trusting to one another. So now these current storms, we know we can rely on each other through them.
I agree. I agree. But, so with that being said, I want y'all to definitely let us know what kind of storms you and your partner overcame together and how it shaped you guys or how it made your relationship stronger. Or some people may have some stories where it made their relationship worse. I'm not sure. But whatever kind of stories y'all have, I want y'all to make sure y'all DM us or you comment with your stories when we drop our clips or when we drop the episode. Definitely leave some comments and your feedback. And just, I think leaving your comments definitely show like more people in the world. Like, you know, we all have gone through things. Like, let's just be, you know, more kind to each other and let's hear each other's stories.
Right, because everybody's relationship is different. I would like to add to your ask, and I would like to add, if they navigated storms and it brought them closer or pushed them apart, if they have reflected on that storm after it pushed them apart and said, hey, I wish I could have did this differently, right? Or if anybody has said, yeah, you know, I do think me and that person could have worked. We just allowed this storm to get in between us, right? Like, so I would like to add a second question of, you know, do you all have storms in which, you know, now in life, like, we could have made it through that storm?
Mm-hmm. That is pretty good. So
that's just my only question to folks. But other than that, thank you for rocking with us here on MarKei Unfiltered today.
Yes, remember that real love isn't about avoiding storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain together and just seeing it through and making it through the other side and leaning on each other and leaning on God. That's mainly the main thing, leaning on God. God first. Having God first, for sure, 100%. Most people do not break up because they don't love each other. They break up because they do not know how to live life together. And I just want to say, I didn't say any cuss words. I think I said one, and that was a D word. But one cuss word. I don't think I had any. We are doing so well. We're trying to slow down really, like, we're really on a fasting mode for some things in our life. So cursing is one of them right now, where Marissa and I are trying to walk in a new season. Well, now he is the bishop, so congrats to him. We missed that service. Yes, we just been like, out. He be talking about us when he be saying. Right, we don't think he's purposely talking about us, but we relate when he says certain things. Yeah. I'm not going to say that. It's been at Bible study or like at church, and we be like, "Is he talking about us? Has he been in our walls? Has the pastor been listening to it? Like, do he know what we dealing with right now?" Mm-hmm. So yes, congratulations to Bishop Aaron Hanna, Senior, and you know we did miss the service because we were at Marissa's family reunion, but we did watch online. Yes, we were watching online, and we were like trying to be as present as we could throughout the week because we missed it. We missed Global Joy Fellowship throughout the week because we were out of town. Yeah. So it really kind of like for us, we were like, oh man, like we really wanted to be a part of this. Yes. And we missed it. So till next year, right? To next year, to some other things. But
definitely congrats in that area. But because of that and other things, like Marissa and I just have been on a season of faith in our journey in faith right now. So our growth and our journey with God has just been elevating. And I think that we've always had God in our lives. We're just in a different journey and a season with Him right now, and making Him the forefront of our lives
and our relationship.
Like even like it's been. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, we got like an extra $10,000 bill after like a $20,000 bill last week.
Yo, we had to pray.
It was a $10,000 like number today, and like we just had to pray on it. We have it, we gonna pay it, but I had to pray on it because it's just like we got a lot going on.
And even
right
in
now.
that moment, I had to be vulnerable and say like, I'm just frustrated. Like
It's a lot.
And he came back and said, you know what? Let's just pray. And I was like, okay.
That's all we could do. Because I'd be frustrated too. So it's like, what else are we going to do? Like, you know what? Let's just give it to God. Right? Because like, and I will say Bible study has been helpful. Yeah. Right? Because having those moments in Bible study where we've been realizing like, just be vulnerable with God. He wants us to be this honest with Him. He wants us to come to Him with these levels of problems. That has helped us a lot. Yes. Because like as we navigate these storms, we're bringing Bible into it. Our pastor will be happy to know that. We're bringing Bible into it.
I hope you see this episode.
So, other than that, as always, keep it real, keep it raw, keep it unfiltered. Thank you for rocking with us. Make sure that you subscribe. If you are on YouTube, definitely subscribe because we're going to catch more from us if you are subscribed on YouTube. You're going to catch our series. You're going to catch this home construction, this remodeling. You're going to catch the fun and the days in the life of MarKei. You're going to catch so many other things that we got cooking up. And if you have not, make sure that you get your tickets. We are trying to win us a table, right? So Marissa and I have to sell individual tickets. I don't know why, because it's going to be one table for us, right? So I'm going to keep making that point.
Allegedly.
Right? But we...
he going to push the tables together. He got to.
need you all to come out and party with us. Buy your tickets now before the holiday season. But we're going to bring in New Year's and we're going to bring it in right. We're going to have the Players Ball. And if you watch Martin or anything growing up, you know what the Players Ball is. And I need to see the afros and the platform boots. We're going to be outside with the Bootsy Collins playing, baby. So come on out, get your tickets. It's on the Sarcarrogance and Eventbrite. And you can also follow us on any of our pages. And on that, you'll see our link tree. And it is on the first link on our link tree. So that's how much we care about the Players Ball and how much we're trying to win. It is the first link on our link tree. Before any MarKei Unfiltered merch or the podcast, it is the Players Ball. And Marissa has one more announcement. I feel like we ending that church, like how the pastor be like, what are the announcements?
We in the 12 o'clock service there.
Because look, we are definitely in the 12 o'clock service.
Okay, last thing. We are going to be dropping some fall merch. So please just stay tuned for the fall merch. I'm cooking up some different hoodie ideas. Y'all know I love a good
She is fire right now with these sweatsuit and hoodie ideas, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, if we could, we would go through COMFRT to get them because that's where Marissa's at. She's like, I want this quality, but I want our logos. Mm-hmm. We just ain't there yet. But we going to get there. We going to get COMFRT to get MarKei Unfiltered only.
Yes. And make sure you check out COMFRT. We are new. Like you said earlier, we are brand ambassadors for COMFRT. So make sure you check out COMFRT using our link and you can get a certain percentage off. I'm not sure, but... Right. Once you click it, it should be able to tell you. So, please, and I wonder what's going to be the
shop through snip for this week because Pablo did not take any pictures of us during this.
Yes, he did.
Did he? Because I did not see it. And then I like the one usually when he gets like the camera shot. I've been doing that one a lot lately.
So he's asking that passive aggressively. That's what he's really asking for.
But Pablo knew it.
But
other than that, we love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Yes. We are really going to try to be more on schedule. Because let me tell y'all,
it's been hard.
Like, let me tell y'all, we booked, we paid for our studio time and everything, and had to keep moving it back, right? So I know Pablo's like, I hate these two on the back end. But he's happy that he gets paid, but it's like, when y'all gonna actually like give me my money? Like, well, not even give me my money, but like,
come and do it.
Come and do it.
Yes.
Like I'm trying to earn more
So yes, but stay real, stay raw, stay unfiltered, and make sure you stay tuned in because we're gonna do this house series, and like the pastor always tells us in church, we're gonna turn this thing around.
We're gonna turn this thing around. So we're gonna turn this little mustard seed into a moving the
It's gonna be
mountains.
stressful, but
We're gonna move some mountains over here. So thank y'all for keeping it real, raw, and unfiltered. Thank you for rocking with your boy Keon.
thank you for rocking with your girl Marissa.
And we holla at y'all next
See
time.
y'all. Look at us, me and adults.
Now we gotta go pick up pizza, pick up the kids.